Alrighty, guys, welcome back to the channel. So, the UFC Undisputed Forever mod actually just got a new update. They're going to be adding a bunch of new fighters, adjusting stats for, existing fighters on that mod as well. So, I thought this would be a good opportunity to kind of show you actually how to download the mod if anyone is interested. So, you can actually do this for, I think it's like RPS 3, however it is for PC, but I play on PlayStation, um, which if you do want to play on PlayStation, it does have to be jailbroken. Which I'll leave a link in the description of a tutorial on how to do that too. I think it's by Dr. Mario. I think that's the guy that I kind of followed his tutorial on. But a couple things you need. You need a USB drive, which I got somewhere here. So USB drive, preferably at least 4 GB of space on there. Can be more, just to be safe. Um, you also want to have a few things downloaded on your jailbroken PS3, um, like Multiman here. And here's another thing: when you go into Multiman, give it a second to load here. You want to have a copy of UFC Undisputed 3 downloaded through Multiman. And if you want to do that, if you have the game disc, you insert it, you launch Multiman. When you're here, you want to press triangle, and where it says copy, that's where you do it. Um, so yeah, once you have a copy of that, you can kind of, oh, following on to that. Once you actually have your copy, let me go back to the main menu here. Okay, so if I didn't mention before, also after you download a copy onto Multiman, you want to go into Game Data Utility, and you want to see if there's a save file already that's like around like 3,000 megabytes, like something around their size. So if there is one here, you want to delete it, and then we can go on to the next step, which is actually downloading the files needed for the mod. Okay, so once you've been accepted into, or once you accept the invite to the UFC Undisputed Forever Discord, there will be a link onto this Google Drive that has like all the folders that you need. So really what you want to do is where it has this file here, like all Undisputed Forever mods, you want to click this, you want to download it, let it do its thing. Okay, so the mods I just got done downloading. So it is a zip file, so an ex I use a little program called 7-zip in order to open it. So I right click, um, I go under more options, 7-zip, and pretty much I'll just extract it to here, let it do its thing. Okay, so at this point, what we want to do is you want to open the file that you just downloaded, and those three right here, you want to copy those because we're actually going to paste those into or onto our flash drive that we have. So I actually have a folder for downloads, and as you can see, I already have the files of the same name under there from previous versions of this mod, but we're just going to overwrite that, which is what we're doing here right now. So once we get that started, you're just going to kind of let it do its thing, download. It might take a while, but just bear with me. Okay, so now that you got those files copied onto your flash drive, you want to insert the flash drive into your PlayStation 3, which I'm going to do so right here. Okay, so this is where Multi-Man will kind of start to come into play here. So you'll know that you have the flash drive properly inserted into your PlayStation when you can hover over other videos like apps or your other apps like video, and you'll see like this USB device pop up. When you see that, you know that's connected to your PlayStation. We can head on to the next step here. So launch Multiman. Okay. Then once you're here, you're gonna go over to where it says MMCM in the top left corner here, and you want to click. Uh, want to use X to click where it says File Manager slash MMOS. Okay. So let me actually back out of this. All right. So you really want to click on the. Let me actually X out here. When you get to this menu here, you want to click on the PS3 root. Okay, so this is kind of like your home. And what you want to do from here, you want to go over to where it says dev slash USB 000. Now, it could look slightly different for you, depending which USB slot you have your flash drive inserted into. This number could be 000, 001, 2, so on. So, I want to click here, and I want to go over to like my downloads, because that's the file that I copied all these files into. So on each one, we're going to click once, right? So you hover over it, click X once. I like to use the D-pad to kind of go down each individual one, select it, and now you want to press words. You want to press circle. Oh, hold on. Messing it up my own tutorial. Select everything. Make sure you're hovered over one. Press circle. You want to copy. Okay. Now you want to hover back up where it has the dots on this folder. Press continue to press X until you're back to your PS3 root. And now you want to go into dev HDD0. Okay. Go into your games folder. And depending which region you are, this is where you'll see it'll have either 30738 if you're in the US. If you're in a different region, it'll have a different number. But you click here, go into where it says PS3 game, and then once you're here, sorry, cats are going crazy. Okay, so when you're here, make sure nothing is selected. You can kind of use the D-pad to go all the way down. Make sure your mouse isn't hovered over any of these, right? From here, you want to press circle, and we're going to paste the 4 files that we just copied. It'll ask if you want to copy it. Say yes. Continue to say yes. And in my case, well, this is really for everyone's case. It'll ask, it will say it already contains folder with the same name. You can just continue and overwrite it. And I might ask this a few times, but point being, you just want to click yes. And this is a pretty lengthy process because it's got a lot of different components to download. So really, you just want to sit back, let it do its thing. Eventually, everything will go through. Okay, so after that lengthy process, it's all finally copied. You go back here, go all the way back to the PS3 root, can exit out. Okay, so I showed you guys how to download the actual mod for the base game, but some of you are probably still wondering, all right, like how do I get the DLC characters, you know? Well, I'm going to show you how to do that too. And believe it or not, this process is actually much simpler than trying to download the actual mod. Okay, so pretty much what you want to do from here, under the same Google Drive that you had from the UFC Undisputed Forever Discord, you want to go over to where it says all PS3 UFC Undisputed 3 DLC. You want to download that. Okay, so once you have that folder downloaded, you're going to open it up and I'm going to show you what to do from here. So click it, open it, and you're going to see you want to open this folder right here. And when you open it, there's going to be like 2 different folders depending which region you are. I'm in the US, so I clicked the US folder. And from here, that file there, you want to copy it, and we're gonna paste it into the root of our flash drive. So if you have any folders in that flash drive, don't actually put it in any of those folders. There you already, I already have it downloaded, so it's already in the root of my folder. But this is where you would want to paste it. Don't paste it into like any of the folders that you might have in that flash drive. Okay, so now that you got that folder with all the DLC loaded onto your flash drive, you want to put that flash drive back into your PlayStation 3, and kind of where it go, you want to go up to where it says Package Manager. Click here, install package files. Let's see, I think it's on from your standard, and yeah, you just pretty much download this, and really, that's all there is to it. You can launch the game, and all the DLC will be in there. That includes all DLC fighters, pretty much every nickname, cutscene. Uh, yeah, pretty much everything that you could unlock in the game will be in your modded version. So hopefully that was helpful for you guys. Okay, so we're almost done here. Really, all we have to do at this point is we can go into multi-man. Okay, and this is where you can actually launch the game. Give you, it'll probably bring you back to the to this menu here. We go up, we click it, and hit accept. We'll let it do its thing. Okay, and this is how you know that you've done the process right, because now it'll start to install again. I know it seems like a kind of like a lengthy process, and it can be, because you got so many files that you're just copying and pasting, and it's just constantly like downloading and installing. But I promise it's worth the wait. Okay, so now that that's finished downloading, should be able to just launch the game. And that's pretty much it. So you can see different background pictures. Yeah, they actually got Pereira head kicking Yuri. That's pretty cool. Max Holloway pointing down in the center against Justin Gaethje. Yep. All right. I know some characters were added, so I'm actually most excited for Luke Rockhold. It's probably gonna be the one that I do the next title mode with. But there's Nasruddin Imanov as well. He was recently added. So some stats as well, in case you're interested. Now, where is Mr. Rockhold? Let's see. Oh yeah, that's another new fighter I was added. Dang, good speed and power. Wonder. Hey, they got Sakuraba. Nice. There he is, Luke Rockhold. Alright, I guess he's like a DLC character, so that's cool. Oh yeah, oh, the kicks and the submissions. Oh yeah. Makes sense that he didn't have very good standing strike defense, but man, his grappling. Ooh, I'm gonna do some damage with him. Here's another cool one. We got Gegard Mousasi. Wow. Alright, good. Another pretty well-rounded dude. Whew. Oh yeah. I'm looking forward to using these guys. That's gonna be cool. But yeah, it's actually pretty much it as far as the tutorial goes. Hopefully this guy was helpful for you. If you have any more questions, let me know down in the comments below. And I'll see you on the next one.